Hey, so welcome everybody. I'm Mukul Joshi. I'm Program Director of IITB Trust Lab. And as you know, all of you have signed up for this winter school. We are going to cover the topics in digital trust. That's the theme of our winter school. And it's a program that will run for 10 days. You will have various sessions and lectures by lot of distinguished faculty members from IIT Powai, and we also have two external faculties, one coming from IIT Kharagpur and one from IIIT Hyderabad, to cover some topics. This is not only the lecture series, but you will also have lab sessions where you will be actually performing some practical work related to what you have learned. And I hope you have exciting time ahead. With that, I would like to just kickstart and introduce our guest speaker today, our keynote speaker, Mr. Nandkumar Saravade. Welcome, Nandkumar. Okay. Just to give a very small brief, he has been working as a CEO of Reserve Bank Information Technology Private Limited, which is a fully owned subsidiary of RBI. Before that, he worked as a CEO of Data Security Council of India. During 2013 to 2015, he was an independent security professional and cybercrime expert advising Ernst & Young and ICICI Bank. Till September 2013, he worked as a director of Citibank India. During 2008 to 2011, he worked as General Manager, Financial Crime Prevention Group, ICICI Bank. Till 2008, Mr. Saravade served with Indian Police Service. His last assignment in IPS was Director Cyber Security and Compliance. He served in the Central Bureau of Investigation, CBI, for 7 years. He has been awarded Prime Minister's Baton and Revolver for being the best all-round probationer in the 87 batch of IPS, and also the Indian Police Medal for Distinguished Services. So, we are fortunate to have you here, and I'm sure the students are all excited to now hear what you have to offer. So let me just start it, and you can take over, please. So let me.
So
full screen.
unable to be in the campus. Where I spent 2-3 years of my life. I did my master's from my Bombay in environmental engineering of subjects. And then I tried my PhD in 2004, PhD in cybersecurity policy and stuff. Going very well that PhD is not my forte, and I gave it up. So it's a lot of field projects, but a lot of So great to see, know of your interest in this subject, and that you have taken the trouble of coming all the way from all over the country to the campus and spending time on this topic, which is of great importance, not immediately, but for last several years and definitely for foreseeable time. Now, I would like it to be more interactive session, and we will be able to see the audience, because I actually wanted to pose some questions and understand your motivation or what you see as the issues, trust issues, digital trust issues, and how you think, which direction are the solutions in your point of view. So probably at some point of time we'll go around and take some questions. But let me start with some big picture kind of point of view. As you know, India is a great place, which is, as they call, an ancient civilization, but a young country, young nation. Because the kind of modern institutions that we have awarded to ourselves through the Constitution are there for everybody's uplift and economic progress. And these are the institutions which also help us in dealing with coping with change firstly. Change factors, as you know, are very many. The largest one, I would think, is population growth, climate change, the state of education, and heightened expectations. So low expectations actually is a secondary factor, but heightened expectations mean people want to do more, expect more, and so on, and the standards keep going up. I think we are fortunate to see the explosion of information technology as a change factor, and now by far it is the most important one. Ahead of other trends, as they repeatedly found out, the technology is the biggest factor in our lives. And in India, we are seeing this happening. I mean, so, some of you are, all of you are so young that I will tell you about stories like when I came to IIT for the first time in 1982, and I was born in 1962, so I was 20 years when I came to Bombay. And that was the first time I made a phone call. Never before in my life I had any reason to use the telephone landline. And it was a tutorial I had to take from somebody to say, okay, how does the coin operated public telephone exchange work, public telephone box work. And it was a great reputation that I could successfully put that call. I called somebody to give some update, and from the radio station, I made that call. In 1996, I came back to Mumbai. I was outside. I served in the mall for 6 years, earlier in Jain for 2 years. And when I came to Mumbai in 1996, the internet was still not around. I still remember when the internet came about, I was CBI those days. And we got an office account that we used. And the office account was given to us by the one service code which was there called BSNL, Videsh Sanchar Nigam Limited. I don't know whether you have heard of it. It was later taken over by Tata Communications, is the current entity. But they had the monopoly on all international traffic, voice traffic mostly. But data was becoming important, and a lot of investment was being made in the telecom infrastructure. As you know, the first big bubble in tech space was the dot-com boom in 2000. And that time almost $1 trillion worth of investment was made, and which actually made subsequent breakthrough possible, because that whole investment was on infrastructure, and it made the data rates, data plans very cheap, progressively, and that's what brought about the internet. Now, when I saw the internet for the first time, it was like a wonderful experience, like going into the Agro theater to get confident pages on the net. You see so much stuff which in a printed book you will find process. Reading books was a problem, and so on and so forth. But I think we have made a rapid transition now. I think just look at some of the numbers. I think if we look sort of presentation of slide there. I use for myself. I don't want to show you what you slides. But so India, as you might have heard, is a famous term in economic planning called the JAM Trinity. And JAM stands for General, Aadhaar and Mobile. And this is a very important framework to understand for technology professionals, because the JAM Trinity has enabled us to really lift ourselves up by the bootstraps and really go into something which is so advanced that some of our work now is unparalleled in the world. And I'm talking about the payment system explosion that has happened in India. And the kind of ease of payment that is now is lower than the world. I travel to many other countries and see that many countries are struggling with the legacy systems. And especially during the pandemic, this was very apparent that the no-touch payment was so important. And that is what we already had here in India. But if you look at the big numbers, just the JAM itself, we have had general accounts which last count was almost 32 crore accounts. Now, the Jan account, as you know, is a no-fee account open in a public sector or a private sector bank. And what it does is it provides a way to save for people who are really at the fringes of society till they got a bank account. Bank account, as if you study economics, is very important in financial inclusion as it's called, but also to bring in the modern mindset. Modern, I would say, modern, but not everybody has mindset to save. Most of these savings traditionally have been in gold, and the borrowing has been from money lenders. We had a very old way of doing things, which with the advent of banking have become modern. And what this formalization of banking sector does is that it makes the economic opportunities available to everyone in the society. And the bank account opening is a very important thing. Most of the accounts got opened in 2014 because of the government's priority on financial inclusion. And these 32 crore accounts have almost 23 crore RuPay cards. RuPay, as you know, is a global standard and is involved in India. It enables interoperability in the ATM and payment point of sale payment infrastructure. And India has now its own standard. The adoption and generations of RuPay are going up constantly. And as more people get more familiar with and comfortable with the financial infrastructure, online transactions, mobile-based information querying, and we will see much of the volume going continue to grow. So that is the financial inclusion part, which is I think very important. The second part of this is the Aadhaar infrastructure. And Aadhaar began as a project in 2009. And it has been growing. There have been a lot of criticism of Aadhaar on the privacy point of view, on consent point of view, on the security point of view. Some of it is valid, but there is no denying that Aadhaar is now the de facto identity management infrastructure in the country. And identity management infrastructure is very important in a virtual world. Because unlike the physical world, you need a way to identify or authenticate anybody. Whether the person is a migrant, person there is no anybody locally, if the Aadhaar infrastructure is there, then the person has an Aadhaar identity, the person can benefit from all these services that the modern society has offered, those identities established. So Aadhaar, even though it's having a long cross 100 crore and they continue to grow as more people, young people, adults, and start using the adult status to open up accounts and get driving license. The entire gamut of government services is now available to identity management. And the third one is mobile. As we know, look at mobile is the most visible and the most interactive and most alluring facet of technology which everybody needs. You may not have a bank account or you don't use bank account daily, or other is once in a while, but mobile is something which is we use daily or hourly or every day as we do mobile. Now, the important part here is the low data cost in India. It's a very important factor, which is unlike many other countries where mobile data is prohibitively expensive. Broadband maybe is cheaper, but mobile is very expensive. But in India, we're lucky to have investments made by various telecom players, the policy enabling all that. We have a fantastic infrastructure which now can provide our government service. I spent a long time in the government, as 3 years in the irrigation department when I was living in Iraq, and 21 years in the Indian Police Service when I was looking at law and order and the crime investigation and economic crime and corruption and so on. And government is known for its lack of efficiency, lack of sensitivity, lack of availability. I mean, somebody has to come from a village to do a bank transaction just to deposit money or withdraw money. There is no way that person is going to lose wages for the day and travel just to kind of use bank account. So it's very important in India for government services, which include banking, of course, in the private sector largely, but other services like filing a police complaint, getting land record extracts, education, health, these are all core government services. And now some of those have become easier because pandemic saw how the remote learning, whatever course it had, the issue of availability and accessing it is always a troublesome one because the poor people will have very little funds to really invest into a smartphone, which is the basic research from which many innovations come from. But gradually, it is something which is now becoming more pervasive, and the smartphone is going to be the mainstay of delivering all the problems as well as other things. In addition to this, we also have a smart city program. There is a smart city, 100 city program, which had almost 2 lakh crore worth of investments. Again, it's not doing too well, in my personal opinion. It could have done much more. I was yesterday looking at the AQI in Mumbai. AQI, our viewers might know, is the ambient air quality index. And Mumbai is quite itself into high quality air, comparatively clean air, but now much worse than Delhi, because of some local factors. But there is a app with the Indian Institute of Tropical Meteorology, which is a government institute in Pune, which is published. And the app is so old, so kind of dilapidated, I would say. And there are only 4 places, cities listed there. So it's a government job to measure air quality and their citizens what air quality is, because people like taking serious job, travel, going outdoors, sending children to school. If they are enabled with knowledge, the whole premise of knowledge, but the app is so pathetic that I'm sure some innovator will be able to build a app or a hackathon in 2 days. But that is the quality of government service, and government is very poor when it comes to using technology. Now, the disclaimer here is that I am a technology company for RBI, which is a public institution. And RBI is one of the foremost institutions in the country when it comes to use of technology. And the whole idea of setting up a private sector, private limited company, not private sector, and a bit which I did was a government company, was set up to build world-class technology capability for RBI with the private sector talent. And we did that by hiring people on contract, giving them competitive salaries, motivating them to work for the bigger purpose, and creating workspace which was comparable to any IT company in terms of the kind of ambience which was there and so on. It was a great fun to build that company, but most of the government doesn't have that kind of wherewithal because of the old models of organization design. And that is the whole challenge there. Which brings me to the latest and most worrisome incident which has happened in cybersecurity. Any guesses on what I am trying to refer to here? Anything which you have worried about in terms of cybersecurity incidents in India? Okay, I'm not going to tell you, but let me tell you my worry. It is this All India Institute of Medical Services attack. And it is, I'll tell you some of the details which are not already read through. All India Institute of Medical Sciences has almost 4 crore people's medical records. And I'm telling you something I don't know, I don't know anybody who is investigating the matter or whatever I read in paper, because I retired last year and I get a lot of my knowledge in media. But All India Institute of Medical Sciences had 4 crore medical records. People starting from the Prime Minister, President, Member of Parliament, famous people in Delhi, everybody has been to their aims, because there is a de facto standard in medical care, great degree of excellence, a government institution which is really at the forefront of medical care. But lacking in the IT capability to guard the data of these 4 crore people. Now, as you know, the difference between financial data breach and medical data breach is very simple. In financial data breach, what is at stake is money, and of course, money is important. And poor person loses his life savings, then that's a big blow and person may not recover from it for several years. But most of the time the breaches are become known, and the banks, what they do is they reset the credentials of the people. So passwords can be reset, people can ask to go to the ATM and use the debit card to reset the pins, and the new cards can be issued if the cards have been compromised, meaning there are card stealing attacks. And so financial data breaches actually don't result into that much of harm, unlike medical data breaches, where the medical data cannot be changed. As you are biometric, the device of biometrics is what you are. You cannot change what you are. And if you are, just take a edge case, somebody has a positive AIDS test, somebody is trying to get particular treatment, somebody has a medical condition which can be exploited, and I'm talking here about the political VIPs who can be exposed to, if they travel or wherever they are, to very subtle attacks on their health. And if somebody knows these medical profiles, medical test results, even changing diet can lead to anxiety. As you know, there are certain factors which can cause people to be not themselves, become anxious or become excitable and take wrong decisions and so on. So this is a very serious breach, and the worst part of this breach is that the systems were down. I don't know whether they have still been restored or not for a very long time. Firstly, in cyber world, as you know, we have to assume that things will go wrong. We have to do our best to prevent, but no amount of prevention is going to go. Famous quote, as you might have heard in cybersecurity, is that there are two kinds of companies or organizations: those which have been hacked and those who don't know that they have been hacked. So we have to assume that you will be hacked, you have been hacked, and you have to reduce the attack surface, you have to reduce the impact, you have to recover from the impact. The resilience aspect is so much more important now than it was a few years ago. And resilience requires, firstly, being situationally aware of what is happening, what has gone wrong, and how to contain it. As you might know, the famous metaphor in cybersecurity of a container ship, or sorry, not a container, tanker, super tanker, right? Super tankers, as you know, they are very large vessels which carry crude from base production to where they are refined. And these are tankers are built with compartmentalization. So even if one compartment were to be punctured for a kind of incident, the rest of the ship will still survive because these compartments are not connected to each other. So segmentation, you will hear of network segmentation in your this course. But segmenting, identifying your data assets, protecting them well, having very advanced access control, multi-factor authentication, zero trust networks, all this is designed to make your assets segregated from each other and be more difficult to access, but also easy to then investigate if something has gone wrong. You have logs to look at. Obviously, you must have a good team and good people, like I'm sure some of you will, once you join the workforce, you will provide that capability. And then, isolate the system, isolate the endpoint, isolate the servers, or bring down everything and restore or reinstall, and then restore the backup of the data. Because data is the real key. Right? Data is new oil or data is new whatever you want to say. But you must protect your data because that is your ultimate resource, not anything else. Everything else can be replicated. In this case, as it appears, the data is not available because the backups were also apparently attached to the network and they were also affected by the ransomware. Offline backups were probably not there, or they are there, they were not tested, they are not in position to be restored, whatever. I don't know, I'm just speculating there. But this is not about AIDS particularly, it's about all attacks which are successful and what goes wrong in those attacks. And cybersecurity is a very complex and as it's called wicked problem. The wicked problem is a problem which is not very easy to be solved. It has so many complex interactions within its components. If you try to fix one thing, other things will get affected and so on. The other thing about cybersecurity is also it's an adversary problem. There is an adversary out there who is in terms of knowledge as or better probably equipped than the defenders. And the attackers really are well networked, they learn from each other, they get trained, they recruit very aggressively with stock options or whatever you have. A lot of money is available for making people go to the dark side. There are nation state actors who keep these bad actors on their payrolls because it's a legitimate requirement, right? If I want to attack Pakistan, I don't want a DTA to come to my agency. I will hire somebody and then tell them to go and find out. So it's not a very easy problem. That's why it's called a wicked problem. There are always competing motivations and competing priorities which are there. So the only thing which can be done is to defend well, and I think that is where a lot of the talent will go, a lot of the opportunities are. And it's not as if it is nothing is being done. A lot is being done. New technologies are being rolled out. They are being integrated with the infrastructure. Regulators are becoming smarter in telling their regulatory entities to install all this technology. But technology is just one part of it, right? Technology is one part of the three or more multi-part solution. Technology is very important, and more technology is not always welcome, but more technology will help, more advanced technology. But it is also people and process problem. So people, because most of the attacks happen through phishing attacks, and these are directed towards the employees of the enterprise. And the employees have their day-to-day jobs to do. They are not very keen to learn about security. Who wants to know about security, right? If you are not wanting to make security a career or you don't have aptitude, you are more interested in downloading some wallpapers and some GIFs and using them and sending them across, not really saying what can be behind this very attractive artifact. But so that is the problem. But within the people problem, there are also multiple layers of it, right? Because of the big picture factors here, decision makers have to be aware of cyber risk, and most societies will have very old people as decision makers. As you know, the old people have the capital savings and they run the company, they are the boards, they become CEOs. So they have very little time, because all the time is spent running, operating, earning money and enjoying the money or whatever. But they come to know of risks only when the risks have already become very severe and sometimes become uncontrollable. Which is where the role of regulators comes in. Regulators have to study, the leading indicators as they are called, and these indicators are arriving, they have to study, and they have to be analyzed, intelligence has to be drawn, and then act upon. You might have heard a famous speech by Steve Jobs, right? You can connect the dots looking backwards, but life is looking forward. So that is the job of the regulator. They don't have the luxury of looking back, but always look back. Regulators, governments, and so on. But the regulators have the job of describing things to be done for regulated entities. Famously, the financial sectors are the regulated ones because financial sectors are interconnected. What happens in the US, the subprime crisis can come and hit India. If not immediately later, it really brought down the Western economies of the knees for several years, and the effects are still being felt. The financial regulation is very, very important. But there is also, as we see now, is medical regulation, not medical regulation, but medical security regulation becomes important. So cybersecurity regulation becomes important. As you might know, in India we have CERT, which is the agency, Computer Emergency Response Team of India, is the team which is supposed to look at incidents as they are happening. It is meant for emergency response, but it does not all the work. And but in India we have not done a really great job. Again, I am giving my personal opinion of really dealing with the cybersecurity problem from a institutional design point of view. So if you look at other countries, I take for example of UK, there is the National Cybersecurity Center there, which is a single point authority, gets the required budget, run the programs, do the necessary audits, provide advisories, do incident response, do threat hunting, do advanced programs to build industry-specific capabilities. See, as you know, learning doesn't happen just by issuing a law or maybe passing a law and issuing a regulation. Learning happens when people who are peers sit together and exchange their day-to-day problems. And this requires creating very vertical specific bodies. For example, healthcare security, cybersecurity is very different from banking cybersecurity. And the exchange of banks is not going to be useful in healthcare because the assets are different, the budgets are different, the sometimes devices are different. There's a lot of operational technology in healthcare, but also in other walks of life, like say nuclear plant, power sector. And the operational technology security is also another big problem. As you know, the Stuxnet thing which happened many years ago, still he cited an example of what can go wrong with operational technology. And that is a area where itself with more IoT coming in, more robotics being implemented, more AI to power all the malicious activity, the problems are going to just scale up. So coming back to the institutional framework which is there in India, we have CERTIN, which is one body, is also National Critical Information Infrastructure Protection Center. I wish they changed the name, it was too much of a mouthful, but it's called ACIIPC, which is also there for critical sectors. And if you look at their mandate, they are supposed to look at strategically important institutions also, like aims to be a strategically important institution, right? But nobody had thought of it till the attack hit them. So the whole area of security planning, security architecture is all about looking at what has gone wrong already, what has gone wrong elsewhere in other countries, what can go wrong. Take at the whole military history kind of thing and look at how adversaries maneuver and gain advantage. So it's a lot of strategic stuff, and that is where eventually probably some of you should work to design things well so that they don't get suffered downstream. So that is the way things are. We have had a law passed in 2000 for the Information Technology Act, which makes unauthorized access a crime by itself, which is not something which is there in the physical world. Physical world has trespass. If somebody comes into my house without permission, there is a crime there. But accessing somebody's digital assets can be criminalized. That is criminalized. We are also looking at the data protection law, which is important from protecting personal data. And personal data is important to protect because all of us worry about where our data is going to be stored, who's going to look at it, how it will be misused. And we have seen this happen in already, like your junk box is full of mails which come to you. I mean, a few years back I bought a flat on installments, and the moment the registration happened, I started getting mails on all kinds of real estate related stuff. So definitely my information leaks from somewhere, and out there, and I will continue to have to keep because I look at my junk folder, right? The estate mail should not go there, and I should not miss it. So I do look at my junk folder from there, and it's full of real estate, vacations, wherever I have given my mobile number or email ID, it has been stolen, it has been sold, and it is out there. So this data protection law is very important because people lose trust. They feel that yesterday I was reading on Twitter about somebody saying, okay, I have not bought a FASTag because if I link FASTag to my account for auto debit, I don't know what will happen and my account may get affected. So people still don't trust digital services, which is true also. The kind of cues which are there in the physical world where you can meet somebody and figure out whether somebody is trying to fool you by the body language, eye contact, kind of word the person is using, kind of hesitation the person has. We are trained to detect real world fraudsters, but not so much in cyberspace. So these kind of worries are there, and this is where the role of digital trust comes in. Digital trust is something very specific to an individual. Older people may be more trusting or may be a little more. There have been studies which show that older people have far more phishing attacks, and the confidence tricks which are there. Somebody writes to them that we are kind of want to give some reward points or we want to send you on vacation and so on, and people fall to that because there is a very good book which at some point of time all of us read. It's called Thinking Fast and Slow by Daniel Kahneman, who won the Nobel Prize for his work. It's a wonderful book and it talks of various biases that humans have. And it's important to study these biases, cognitive biases as they call in security, because these are what get exploited when it comes to human element. These are also barriers to good decision making, because you will be taking decisions about resource allocation, about choice of technology, about falling for a very shiny vendor brochure and buying technology which is not suitable for you, which is expensive. And all these bias, understanding bias is very important. So this is something which you have to work on. The process part which I mentioned, the people process technology triad, is also important. And there used to be a time when processes were not designed too well. I mean, even now they are not designed for that matter. But they have improved. For example, the process of buying online in 2009 underwent change. And RBI said the process will change to taking credentials not on the card, which can be somebody can steal the card or copy the card, but using a third additional factor basically, additional password. Initially, the password is static, but they also got fished and then eventually it came to OTPs, which are mostly SMS-based OTPs. Now they are OTP related fraud is going on and so forth. But more secure than just a simple process of relying on a single factor authentication. So process resilience, human training, your capability to deal, understand security, deal with threats, and good technology are important. But also important are governance, how well these are put together, and digital configurations, change management becomes important. All of this stuff you will learn when either here or when you join a workplace. That cybersecurity is a fascinating area. I'm not trying to scare you. You are already brave enough to join this program, so I'm sure you're not really scared by the horror stories. But this is a really exciting area, and I joined cybersecurity long back. I remember in 1998 there was a case standard where the data lines were being used to bring in voice traffic. And it was causing loss to BSNL because that time a single minute of call would cost 80 rupees, 80 rupees per minute. And they were losing a lot of revenue because a lot of traffic had become voice traffic. Voice over IP traffic. And now, of course, we take it for granted we have video call and FaceTime and WhatsApp call and so on. Nobody worries much about it, but those days was a big deal. So 98 onwards, I've been looking at cybersecurity. It's kind of fascinating how the advent of mobile technology, the proliferation, expansion of the user base, the kind of attacks which happen, the kind of sophistication which is there, is very fascinating. As a security professional, it's a very fulfilling job to deal with these threats, outwit the adversary was number one. Number two, protect people who need that kind of help. And thirdly, to work on the big purpose where we're looking at financial inclusion, economic progress, and I mean, just look at the way people at the lowest whatever pyramid are using, right? Fishermen, when they are bringing their catch, they find out which is the best place to take the catch and earning a little more money. Housemates in Mumbai, when they work in 7-8 different households, they manage their time much better using mobile technology. So it's a wonderful world out there, full of good things which can happen with technology, but of course, bad things keep worrying. As you know, I Diamond wrote about this extensively. There is a phenomenon called loss aversion. And loss aversion means the happiness that you get out of getting, say, 100 rupees is way less than the sadness you feel out of losing 100 rupees. So all of us are genetically programmed to be loss averse. So when it comes to loss aversion, it impacts trust, digital trust and security. And this is where if we can demonstrate, we can build good systems, we can harden the human population itself to say, okay, this is how frauds happen, be careful, be curious, be skeptical. And this can be done over a period of time. I had a friend who was working in Carnegie Mellon long time back, 2007, 2008, on his PhD on how to train people better. And he hypothesis was very simple. People learn only when there is a teachable moment. Otherwise, they don't have time to really allocate resources to learning. And they can be made, this teachable moment can be created if they are exposed to game, gamification, everybody wants to play game, right? And then they are taught how careless behavior or lack of understanding can lead to loss. Digital loss averaging can be put to use. But there is fascinating combination of learning theory, video graphics, gamification, enterprise campaigns on how to train people. Now, most organizations do phishing campaigns, inter-phishing campaigns, find out who are the careless ones and how cleverly they can be fooled, and then training them further. So, it's an ongoing process to improve things. And security, of course, a lot of opportunities for this. It can be very satisfying career. Of course, it is currently it is highly paid career. There are at least a million opportunities, job postings open out there. People are getting multiple job offers. It is a challenge to retain and for 5 years. And we do our best to ensure that we got the right people and we will retain them. And that's a problem to solve by itself. But as people go into better workforce soon, you will find so many good jobs and over the next several years that it will be rewarding itself. So in many ways, so I congratulate you for taking time to come to IIT, which is like a wonderful place to spend time, be on the campus, go around. Whole place is so full of knowledge, and the motto is Nandkumar. So keep that as your motto for this 10 days. Learn as much as you can, and then sure it will get you in the journey. So I will stop here. It's kind of I already so very good. I have kind of covered most of the things I want to say. I would dearly love to talk to you, answer your questions this time, but otherwise I will hand it back to you.
Are there any questions? Sure. So maybe I'll just probably you can just stand up and I'll repeat the question so that he can get it. Okay.
Good morning, sir. I'm Gaurav. I'm a PhD scholar in National Forensic Science University, and my question is related to data privacy. So the way I understand data privacy is that we have a lot of laws, and sometimes it becomes an afterthought. Like maybe we'll add some encryption, maybe we'll look at libraries where we are leaking some sensitive data. Do you feel that shifting privacy to the left, maybe thinking of privacy within the life cycle of developing a software, like we have secure software development life cycle, but so far in my limited experience, I have not seen privacy incorporated during the development of said software. Do you feel incorporating privacy during the development phase would be more important or would be more helpful in preventing data breaches?
Okay. So I guess I will have to repeat the question for you, Nandkumar. So we have Gaurav here. He is a PhD student from National Forensic Science University. Gaurav's question is, the way we deal with privacy is mostly, the later in the stages when the issues are faced and we deal with the data and then the data privacy and so on. But his observation and his question is, typically it's not seen that privacy is taken into consideration during the system design itself. So design for privacy is not a paradigm, and his question is, should that happen, should that start happening? Is it relevant, or or the current way where most probably privacy related efforts happen after the systems are built is an okay way to go ahead?
So I think it's a very important question, and the answer to that is that it's of course, as I said, it's important to make things secure by design, and also privacy, which is a slightly different problem, to build privacy into the design. And it's a evolving journey in India. The awareness of privacy in India was always very low. So you find people get commuting by train, you can overhear people talk about salaries and medical problems, and also people don't have the privacy culture which is there in the West, which is very individualistic society. We are more of a collectivist kind of society. So we kind of share a lot of information. But in digital age, it is important to keep privacy in mind. And if you see the literature on privacy, India, privacy regulation in India, there is a excellent report by Justice Sri Krishna Committee which talks about privacy by design. And actually, the previous bill had mention of privacy by design as a principle to follow by all organizations. And if you see privacy by design, there are several principles about how privacy by design can be ensured. And there was an expectation that all organizations will review their existing services and build new services, incorporating privacy by design. So it is very important to have this. I'm sure organizations will keep that in mind and adopt that approach of privacy by design. I know many organizations are already doing it. And it will come the expansion of privacy enhancing technology. There are many technologies which can help in meeting the expectations of privacy, and those will also will find more proliferation. In fact, I was looking at a company which does some work on polymorphic encryption and how you can query databases without really having to know the entire record, but some fields in the record can query as well. So there are very interesting solutions out there. As you know, most of the change happens through the law coming in and the regulation coming in and it being enforced well. So I'm sure this will happen soon and we'll see more respect for privacy in India also, because now we are becoming a society which is operating remotely in its consumption, production, consumption of services and goods, and we will follow the same principle. But I agree with you. Privacy by design is a very important principle to be incorporated when these are being designed and they are being configured and being operated.
Thank you, Gaurav. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Anyone else has any question? Yeah, sir. There is one more question, but I'll again repeat that for you, Nandkumar. Yes.
Hello sir, I am Madhuri. I am learning data science from IIT Madras. And my question is, as sir has spoken about the AIMS data breach case, and sir has told us that the best way to remove such cases is by defending them. So my question is that we are working in different ways to defend our data, whereby antivirus, and there are different methods. So are we working on the way that if once data is breached, how can we minimize the impact of that data breach, and how important is to think about that way?
Okay. So Madhuri here has a question that you talked about the AIMS attack, and we spoke about the data breach, and we also discussed that the best way to the best defense against this is to just avoid this. But her question is it possible, and to what extent is it possible to minimize the impact of the data breach that has happened after the incidents? Can efforts be taken towards that, that we know that the attack has happened, the data breach has taken place, but can we minimize the impact of the changes, corruption, or of the data beyond just the stealing?
Right. So again, AIMS is, I hope, is outlier because it's such an important institution and it has such a large data store that it's a very big case. But if you look at the Ayushman Bharat scheme, or there is a national scheme which I hope I get it correct, where the data is not sought to be aggregated. Unlike many government schemes, other in particular, the data is in a centralized store, and anything very particular, the data is more than its big impact. Whereas in the design of the how medical records to be kept and exchanged, I think the design is a distributed design. So that's a good design principle again. But coming back to once the breach has happened, I think as I already mentioned, remediating a medical data breach is difficult. But again, the motivation for attackers to attack everybody is not there. Again, the motivation for attackers to attack for high-value targets like political figures and so on, or celebrity. But in general, I mean, ordinary people probably need not worry so much about it. Financial data which can be misused over a long period of time has to be reset, as I said, change of credentials, issue new cards, improve monitoring. Like the experience case which happened in the US, where there was a big data breach. The company had to assure the people whose data was lost that they will be credit monitoring, so that no unauthorized activity is noticeable, and if something is noticeable, it can be locked up. So these are some of ways which can be carried out. I think it would depend on each domain, so to say, or each system which has lost the data, and what kind of information assets are there, how those could be kind of reset, how those could be protected better, what kind of misuse can happen, and how that can be foreseen and blocked. I think that would be the approach to all of this. A lot of this comes to awareness also, because the person whose data has been lost, if that person is mindful that the data is compromised, then the possibility of loss goes down, because the person will take steps herself to ensure that the harm is minimized. So that would be the way I would look at it.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
So, thank you, Mr. Saravade, for being here. It was indeed a pleasure to host you, listen to you. I think the examples you covered spanned various domains, use cases, technologies. You gave us and to the students you gave a big picture of the digital trust ecosystem. I am sure they are highly motivated and looking forward to now gathering more knowledge in the upcoming 10 days to equip themselves to enter this world. So thanks again, and yeah, with that I'll end this session.
Thank you. Thanks, everybody. If you want to connect with me on LinkedIn, please feel free to send me a meeting connection request. I also tweet, but mostly I write on LinkedIn about security and other issues. So just Google for Saravade and then you'll be able to meet. All the best. Bye bye.
Sure, thank you.